Hi, in this video, we are looking at the Wolverine Blood Hunt tie-in miniseries, issue 1 through issue 4, written by Tom Waltz and drawn by Juan José Ryp. Full spoilers ahead, so you're forewarned. Given that the story uses Percy's run supporting cast, Night Guard, Maverick, and even Jeff Bannister, my opinion might be colored, or I should say discolored, given that I really dislike Percy's run, apart from some issues, such as the Deadpool ones. In general, the story ran a little too long, and there's a lot of slashing and killing, and not a lot else. Hi, Future Tyler here. I rolled my eyes when the aqua vampires appeared, and then again the mummy ninja vampires appeared. Like, are we done yet? For the entire 4 issues arc, it is one group of vampires after another group going after Wolverine with some help from Night Guard, whom we last saw in Wolverine issue 12. I kind of like that she still wears the helmet that Forge made for her, and that she is a vampire hunting vampires, kind of like Blade, except that she's no day walker. I'm kind of meh when she first appeared, and I'm still meh now. uh, I'm also puzzled as to what Maverick's plan was. Like, sending waves after waves of vampires after Wolverine is not a recruitment drive. When you are trying to recruit someone, you are trying to get them to join you. So, given that Maverick is aware of Logan's healing power, he knows Logan cannot be turned. So, well, it turns out that he could be turned if his healing factor was busy repairing his body. Yeah, I will get to that in a bit. As I was saying, Maverick knows Wolverine cannot be turned because of his healing factor. So sending people after him is a waste of resources, and pissing Logan off is gonna help who? Like, what is the play here? Hey, you are a killing machine, as I had just proven to my employer. So join us, because why not? Yeah, the entire reread, I was thinking I have no idea what the point was. And after he took a sword in his tummy, Logan could become a vampire because his healing factor just stopped working after healing his wound. And there is seemingly the same way he gets turned uh into a vampire and gets turned back from being a vampire. Well, they're not exactly the same. The first was when Logan overwhelmed his healing factor so that he could not fight the vampirism. The second was the UV sword killing him as a vampire, and then the healing factor took care of healing Logan. It is a bit of a stretch with the first bit, because after Wolverine healed himself from the sword wound, his healing factor would have kicked in and got rid of the vampirism. But it is what it is. I do like that Wolverine used the invisibility of vampires to be captured on film to trick Maverick out of his hidey hole. I agree. And I went back to look at all the monitor screens, and none of the vampires showed up in any of the screens. Anyway, it turns out that Maverick had been turned into a vampire and is sort of controlled by Elisa, but she got stabbed through the heart by Night Guard, so this harebrained recruitment drive might not be entirely Maverick's idea and went nowhere. At some point in the story, I just stopped thinking about the whys. Well, as a Blood Hunt tie-in, there is quite a bit of exposition here and a key spoiler to the event. So this is best read after Blood Hunt issue 2, even though everything spun out of the event of Blood Hunt issue 1. Agreed. This is one of those stories that does not add much to either the event or to the characters involved. I'm of two minds here with the art. At times, the art makes me go, wow, at the densely drawn art in the vein of Jeff Darrow or Tony Moore. For example, if you look at the cave walls, it has a lot of like tiny details. And also when you look at the wrappings around the mummy vampires, or on the splash page where the airstrike hits the vampire mercs on the highway. But at times, the art strikes me as ugly, especially when it comes to faces, in particular the male faces. Like Wolverine and Maverick, for example, looks constipated on more than one occasion. Night Guard, though, looks mostly good. I agree. To add to that, the monsters and creatures all look very good. The sharks and the aqua vampires especially looks striking. I bet Ryp would do very well drawing a monsters book. The colors also looks kind of washed out here at times. I know this is supposed to be nighttime, but other Night Hunt issues
Blood Hunt.
do not have this washed out look to it. There are some scenes where that is not the case, like during the explosion, but overall, I agree. The highlights on the faces are also quite odd. It often looks like there is a light shining in the middle of the face, such that the center is illuminated while the rest of the face is shaded. So if you are into slash and kill Wolverine type of story, this is probably one for you. It is not for me. So I mean I'm gonna rate this 1.5 out of 5. Yeah, the occasional good art did not help much. I would have pushed it up to 2 or even 2.5 if this is a 1 or 2 issues tie-in, but as a 4 issue tie-in, it is too bloated and pointless. If you enjoy this video and would like to show some support, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Tyler out.